5-minute intro to doTERRA, okay? If you are an oil expert, go make a tea. So first, 3 cool things about doTERRA oils, because they really are the feature within this whole class. Because again, in our world, we have the essential oil category that's not governed by anybody. And then we have doTERRA oils, which are really in a category of their own. Yes, they're the largest essential oil company in the world today, but they didn't just get there because they were the first to talk about oils. They got there because they are the most trusted, the most potent, and the purest brand in the world, okay? So, let go of your perceptions of essential oils if what you've only used up till now is what you can buy at the mall or the gas station or whatever, okay? All right, cool. I'm glad you guys are loving the info. Love seeing your comments. Keep them coming. So 3 cool things about doTERRA oils. Number 1, they are 100% natural and safe. Pure plant, full stop, end of story. It's all that is in the bottles. This is important because anybody can make something smell like peppermint or smell like lavender. You get this if you've ever had a Jelly Belly. You're like, how does this Jelly Belly taste and smell like popcorn? This is so weird, right? Well, so much can be done in a lab to make something smell or look or feel or whatever like the real deal, even if it's not. And this is why if you've used essential oils in the past, but not doTERRA, and they haven't worked, this is why. Because what you were using in that bottle was something that was made to smell like the plant, but isn't the plant, okay? Now, essential oils are super cool because they are about 50 times stronger than the herb, which means you get results really fast, but it also means you want to practice safe usage, okay? So I'm going to get into that in the next slide, just a moment. So 100% safe and natural. The second cool thing is that they are often more effective, you guys, than modern approaches to health problems. Because of the way essential oils move and are metabolized in the body, they're able to reach things not only outside of the cell, but within the cell. They're able to permeate that cell membrane. This is why a blend like On Guard is so powerful. I have been on guarding up all week, keeping something at bay, okay? So essential oils, for a lot of people, the gateway is, I've been trying everything and it's not working. I need to try something new. And so they come into the world of doTERRA through that entry point. The third cool thing is that they're actually very affordable. At first glance, you might look at a bottle of peppermint and see that it's $27. Now you get 250 drops in there, which could extend to over 200 different applications, pennies per drop. But it's not just the money, right? It's actually the pain of spending our time driving to various places all the time. We're driving to wait at the walk-in clinic every single time something pops up. So when you have essential oils in your home, right, you guys are at an advantage because you have these tools you can use instantly and have them be safe and effective. And they're right there, right? Mothers make up a big proportion of doTERRA because we want to have answers quickly, not only for ourselves, but for the little human beings we bring into the world that are relying on us. Share with us in the comments, you guys, what was the first powerful experience with oils that helped you see they are much more than just pretty smells? Because this is what a lot of people think coming into this conversation. I'll read your responses as you go. So the second part I want to share is 3 cool ways to use doTERRA. Real quick, there's 3 ways, and this is only pertaining to doTERRA because in the bottle is just pure plant. Number 1, aromatic, as simple as breathing in an essential oil, working it into the limbic, which works its way through your body very quickly. Now, we won't be talking really about aromatic use in today's class because so much of what we're talking about is topical with some internal integrations. So talking about topical, you'd use topical when you want to affect a local area, right? This is why it makes more sense to put essential oils diluted on your skin if we're talking about supporting skin than breathing them in, okay? So when I'm talking about diluting oils, we'll often refer to a specific carrier oil known as fractionated coconut oil. That is the preferred carrier oil in aromatherapy. But you can use any plant-based lipid oil like avocado oil, olive oil, jojoba oil, argan oil, anything that can just help dilute that essential oil down. That's really important when you're applying topically. The last use is internal. I'm going to be talking about a few supplements today for skin, not so much internal use of oils for skin, but these are supplements that doTERRA makes. But internal use, probably the most popular way to support your skin internally is by adding a high limonene citrus oil to your big Swell water bottles. Okay. I add to about a 20-ounce stainless steel water bottle, I will add 2 drops of citrus oil. My favorites are lemon, grapefruit, tangerine, and green mandarin. Okay. I just want to read a few of your comments. Some of you shared, what was that first experience that taught you that essential oils were much more than pretty smells? Heather said, helping with anxiety for her daughter changed her life and ours. Melanie said, Breathe Blend. When the kids were sick, it was the first ever oil, and now she has tons. Rachel said, On Guard got my son out of the hospital ICU after 4 months of being there. Wow. Shannon said, Balance Blend. Rocked her socks in helping with anxiety. Margaret said, Headache Blend. It works amazingly well. I'm assuming Margaret means the past tense blend. Louise said Zengest, otherwise known as Digest Zen, settles her daughter's silent reflux by just 1 drop in 1 bottle a day. That's an amazing tip. Pamela said, a gal made her a DIY after shower rub for intimacy. And after trying it a few times, it was floored that it actually improved that area of her life. Cool. That's so great. I actually just posted a little meow picture over on Instagram today. If you guys want to check that out, it expands on that idea. So many of you are sharing things, you guys. This is so great. I'm not going to read them all, but you guys get the point. You might come into this world thinking essential oils won't work until you try doTERRA, right? Okay. I want to leave that topic with this. Whatever brand, you guys, you don't have to use doTERRA, right? If you're joining me because you just want to learn next level tips for your health, I'm glad you're here. Maybe you have a brand you really love. Here's what I encourage you to do. Look for examples of transparency and integrity within the company, okay? That's all you need to do. Like, you can stick with what you're using, right? You don't have to switch to doTERRA, right? If you have something you love, but just start to poke holes. Start to ask some questions. Make sure what you're using is what they say you're using. What a lot of us love and appreciate about doTERRA is that level of transparency. What I think is an interesting contrast is here you have the largest essential oil company in the world also being the most transparent with what's in the bottles, because it calls all the other companies to the table. I often describe sourcetoyou.com, which is doTERRA's portal for, you flip over your bottle of oil and scan the code on the bottom, and it'll tell you where it was sourced, how it was sourced, and exactly what's in that bottle based on the most recent GCMS report. This website gives a lot of other essential oil companies indigestion or a little less sleep at night because it's inviting them to follow suit. And a lot of other companies haven't yet. I think it's great how many companies are popping up today because it's introducing so many more people to the world of aromatherapy, but you have to poke holes in it, okay? Now, as we get into oils for DIY, here is a good way to understand why doTERRA works. I'm not going to spend too much more time than giving you the link for these chemistry wheels here. You can look this up on your own time. I've given you the link, bit.ly/DT oil wheel. If you go here, this is going to give you the constituent wheels. Now, what are constituents? A very simple way to understand what a constituent is. It's like ingredients in a recipe, okay? It's like if you think of something like a tomato, it's the vitamins and minerals that make up that tomato. Even though essential oils don't have vitamins and minerals, I'm just using this to help you understand what constituents are. So in a tomato, you'd have vitamin C and lycopene. In lavender essential oil, you'd have lavandin. You can see that every essential oil has many times multiple, upwards of hundreds of constituents that cause that oil to work for certain things. So this is helpful when you're thinking, well, what oil should I add to my skin serum? Well, you would want to look at oils that suit the goal that you have. Maybe your goal is to clarify and cleanse your skin. Maybe your goal is to calm your skin, right?